Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss about the chapter set. This is the first class of set. So I am starting from the definition. Set is well-defined collection of distinct of. This is the very well-known set. So in this definition, two words are very much important. One word is well-defined and another word is distinct. Well-defined means conditions should be well-defined. Conditions should be proper, and distinct means in a set you have to take distinct element. If there are same element, then you have to take the elements one time only. Different elements you have to take in a set. Generally we write all the elements of a within a second bracket, and set is denoted by capital letter of alphabet. Suppose I am taking one example of a set from a set with the letter of mathematics. This is the condition. This is the well-defined condition. Under this condition, you have to make set. That is, you have to make one set by taking all the letter of mathematics. So within second bracket, you have to take one by one all the letter which below the word. So first letter M, then capital A, then capital T, capital H, capital E. Then M is there, but M already you have taken, and A is also you have taken, T you have taken. Since distinct elements you have to take, so M two times or A two times you can't take. One time you have to take. Next element I, next E, next A. So this is the example of set. Another example, from a set of natural numbers from 1 to 5. So from 1 to 5 all natural numbers you have to consider. So within second bracket we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the another example of a set. Next I am coming to the next portion, that is the set presentation. There are two type of process. One process is tabular process, another process set builder process. I am taking one example and I will discuss two type of process for this example. The example is from a set with natural numbers from 1 to 5, the initial condition. So under this condition we have to make a set, and I am making the set by using tabular form and also by using set builder form. First, according to the tabular form, what will be the set? Within second bracket you have to take all the elements one by one. All the elements you have to write here. You have to take natural numbers from 1 to 5. So we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the tabular form of the given condition. Now if you want to face this condition by using set builder form, then within second bracket x such that, after such that you have to write the condition. What is the condition? We are taking natural number from 1 to 5. So 1 less than is equals to x less than 5. And what is the meaning of x? X means that is the natural number. So comma, you have to write x belongs to n. That means we are taking all natural numbers which are lying between 1 to 5. So all natural numbers from 1 to 5 are there. So in this way, any set you can express by using tabular form, or you can use set builder form. Next portion, that is the type of set. First type of set, that is the null set. A set containing no element is called null set. Null set means there is no element. Generally, null set is denoted by 5. For an example, just second bracket if we take, there are no element between this second bracket, so this is the null set. Another example we can consider, within second bracket x such that 1 less than x less than 2, comma x belongs to natural number. That means we are taking natural number between 1 and 2. So basically between 1 and 2 there is no natural number. So this is the example of the null set. Next portion, that is the finite set. Finite set means a set containing finite number of elements. For an example, within second bracket 1 there are only one element. Another example, within second bracket -1, 0, 2, 3. There are 4 elements. So in this way, so many examples we can consider. Next, coming to the next portion, that is the infinite set. Infinite set means a set containing infinite number of elements. For an example, capital N. Capital N means that is the set of natural numbers. Similarly, capital R, that is the set of real number. These are the examples of infinite. There are so many infinite sets. There are two examples I have taken. You can consider set of rational number, set of whole number, all are infinite set. Next, what is the subset of a set? Subset means that is the part of a set. What is the definition of subset? A set capital A is said to be subset of a set B if all elements of A contain in B. If all elements of A contain in, say that A is subset of. It is denoted by A subset of B. This is the notation of subset. So from this symbol we can express two portions. One portion this type of symbol and another portion that is the equal symbol. So from the subset symbol we are getting two portion. One is this type symbol. Actually this symbol is called proper subset. So what is the proper subset that I will discuss, and this portion that is the equal symbol. Now what is proper subset? A set capital A is said to be proper subset of B if all elements of A contain, but there exists at least one element in B which does not belongs to A, does not contain in A. So all elements of A contain in B, but in the B set you will get at least one element which does not belongs to the A set. That time you can say that A is proper subset of B. Proper subset, actually that is the part of the subset. From this figure easily you can say that. So if a set is proper subset of a set, or if a set is identical with another set, in the both case you can consider as a subset. Subset means either two sets are proper subset, one is proper subset to another, or two sets are identical. If any one conditions are satisfied, either proper subset condition or equal condition, you can say that one set is subset of the other set. Suppose I am taking one example. A set contain 1, 2, 3. B set contain 2, 1, 3. Here A and B both are identical, both are equal. So in this case you can say that A is subset of B. Similarly, another example, A set contain 1, 2. B set contain 1, 2, 3. Here all elements of A contain in B, but in the B set 3 element is there, does not contain in A set. So you can say that here A is proper subset of B because all elements of A contain in B, but in the B set 3 is there which does not belongs to A set. So A is subset of, that means A is proper subset of B, properly contain in B. So in this case, you can say that A is subset of B. So in the first example, A and B are identical. That time you can say that A is subset of B. In the second example, A is proper subset of B. That time also you can say that A is subset of. So A subset of B means either A is identical with B or A is proper subset of B. Now I am taking one example. Suppose A set contain 1, 2, 3. 3 elements are there. Then how many subsets you will get, or what are the subsets you will get? What subsets you will get, that I will find. So subsets of A are, first subset you will get 5 because 5 is the subset of any set. So initially you have to take 5 as a subset. Next you have to consider subset containing single element, that is within second bracket 1, within second bracket 2, within second bracket 3. Then you have to consider two elements within second bracket 1, 2, within second bracket 1, 3, 2, 3, and then you have to take the whole set is 1, 2. So these are the subsets of a set. Subset means first you have to consider the 5, that is the empty set. Then you have to consider single element. Then you have to consider two elements. Then 3 elements, and so on. Here maximum 3 elements are there. So that is the initial set. So up to 3 elements we can consider here. But if you consider more elements in the given set, then more subsets you will get. Next, if a set contain n elements, then number of subset you will get 2 to the power n. This is the formula. How many subset you will get for a set, you can find out by using this formula. Next formula, number of non-empty subset. Number of non-empty subset will be 2 to the power n minus 1. Non-empty means empty set you have to remove, that is one set, that is 5 you have to remove. So ultimate number of subset you will get. Next, number of proper subset. Number of proper subset you will get 2 to the power n minus 1, that is you have to remove the initial set, that is the given set you have to remove. So that's why number of proper subset will be 2 to the power 1. Next definition, that is the power set. What is the power set? Power set means set of all subset of a set is called power set. If a set A, then its power set is denoted by P of A. P of A is the power set of A. That means this is a set which contain all the subsets of A. For an example, suppose a set contain 1, 2, 3, three elements. Then P of A, that means power set of A, contain all the subsets of A, that is all the subset means 5 within second bracket 1, second within second bracket 2, 3 up to within second bracket 1, 2, 3. All are subsets of the given set A. So if you consider all the subsets within the second bracket, then this set is the power set of A, and this power set is by P of. Next, what is equal set and what is equivalent set? Equal set means two sets are identical. All elements are equal. For an example, A is equals to within second bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equals to within second bracket 2, 3, 4. So here A and B are identical. So that's why these two sets are equal set. Next, I am coming to the equivalent set. Equivalent set means number of elements should be equal. For an example, A set is equals to within second bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. Four elements are there. B set contain A, B, C, D. Four elements are there. So here A and B are equivalent to each other because these two sets contain same number of elements. But these two sets are not equal because elements are not identical. So equal set and equivalent set both are not same. Equal set means all elements should be equal, and equivalent set means number of elements should be equal. Next I am coming to the next definition, that is what is the cardinal number of a set. Cardinal number of a set means that is the number of elements in a set. Number of elements in a set is called cardinal number of that set. If A is a set, then cardinal number of A is denoted by N of. This is the notation of cardinal number. For an example, if A is equals to within second bracket 2, A, 4, then cardinal number of A is equals to 4. So in this way you can express the cardinal number of a set. So thank you everyone. This is the first class of set. In the second class I will discuss the next portion of the set. So thank you everyone.